Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our Journey of Wrestling series, where we are controlling the WWF in the Attitude Era and seeing what happens. As you see on the screen in front of you, it is March of 1998. It is Wrestlemania. It's time for Wrestlemania to happen. We have a lot of big matches happening tonight, and we're going to go ahead and get them booked. We have all of this stuff happening here. We have Shawn Michaels defending the WWF Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin in the main event. We have Triple H taking on The Undertaker, trying to end the streak. We have Kane going one-on-one with Rikishi Fatu, and they're going to end up having a gimmick. They're going to have a they'll have an unsanctioned match. It'll be Kane and Rikishi Fatu. Blow that one off as well. We are going to have The Rock defending the Intercontinental Championship against Vader. We also are going to have, I'm jumping all over the place, I'll rearrange stuff as I go, the New Age Outlaws taking on the Legion of Doom here tonight for the tag team titles. We also have the European Championship on the line as Too Cold Scorpio defends against Mark Marrow. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this one off too. We also have the Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. Taka taking on Sho Funaki. I believe that one. Yeah, that one should be fine to continue on after that. We also have Chris Jericho going one-on-one with Goldust. We have Owen Hart taking on Mick Foley. A friendly contest there. We have 7 segments left. We are for sure going to do something to hype the main event. So we want to try to get as high of a rating as possible with that main event match. Every championship is on the line. We have some other people here who could do some wrestling. Who could do the wrestling? Let's do a multi-man tag match. Let's have the Rock and Roll Express, Headbangers, the Nation, Too Much. Yeah, honestly, we're just gonna throw all these teams in here. Let's make this a Battle Royal. God damn it. I just did that. There we go. Winning team. We get a future shot at the tag team titles. There is that. Alright, we got those ones there. Singles. Who else do we want to put on the show? Not really much of anybody. We're going to put Honky Tonk Man and Jerry Lawler in some sort of segment with each other. Just for the hell of it, since we have them. We're going to put them in a singing contest. We have 5 appearances. All our 6 appearances, so They can have a singing contest with each other, because why the hell not? Um, who are some of my more charisma-based people here? Sable. She's managing Mark Marrow. I could have her do a promo regardless. um, Rug. He's managing The Rock and the Nation, but we could put him in a segment if I wanted. Luna. Let's also do, we're gonna have a brawl happen. Aguila. Mensteo. This is literally just gonna be get some people on the show. Brian Lee. Actually, Brian Lee's a little fatigued. Again, so are some of these other people. Pantera could be in this. Tiger Ollie's saying I need to start I need to get more popular and then trade him away for somebody who's better. That'll work. Sure. Flea market. Sure. Why not? Still 3 segments left. Put some more angles on here. Blowing off that one. Okay. Let's have Jeff Jarrett's going to do a backstage interview. We'll do that. Just to keep getting him over so we can possibly trade him away. Let's do that. That should be our 4 segments we can do. So we'll need another match if we want to fill up the card. Why do I want to do a match between Sergeant Slaughter and Butterbean? Oh, fuck it. Brawl for all. I don't want to do another brawl because then it's gonna hurt that. You know what? It's gonna be a brawl for all. Just a brawl for all match happening on WrestleMania between Butterbean and Sergeant Slaughter. Oh man, that's funny. All right. Let's rearrange this a little bit here. We'll listen Jericho put there. One Foley can go there. Let's put this one up there. Jeff Jarrett, we'll do that up here. Should put that there. Sure. All right. This works. I guess. It's gonna be a really weird show. really, really weird show. But let's run it. You know what? Maybe I'm not sure. We're gonna play though. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. World Wrestling Federation prevents WrestleMania, their biggest event of the year, live tonight in front of a mostly packed audience. Fan interest is on par for the event, which is headlined by Shawn Michaels defending the WWE Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin. One of the most anticipated matches of the night is The Rock defending the Intercontinental title against Vader. Other matches that the fans buzzing include The Undertaker versus Triple H and Kane versus Rikishi Fatu in an unsanctioned match. Stone Cold Steve Austin uses his guaranteed championship match contract for a shot at the title tonight. Undertaker defends his remarkable 6-0 WrestleMania streak against Triple H. Tim Payne with his predictions. Stone Cold wins the title. Undertaker wins. Jericho wins. Kane wins. Vader wins the title. Owen Hart wins. 60% Outlaws, 40% Legion of Doom. Too Cold Scorpio retains. Butterbean wins. Sho Funaki wins the title. Pantera wins. And the Headbangers win the Battle Royal. See how those predictions hold up. So we have a main event package. Getting hype for the main event. Got 17 more hype. Almost 5 stars. Leveled up the main event package, which is good, because that means that we'll be able to use that stronger heading forward. So there's that. This 8-way tag battle royal match. Winner gets a shot at the tag team titles. I really don't care too much who wins. So I can make any of it work. But I think... yeah, I think I'm going to give it to the Quebecers, though. Which is going to be interesting. But yeah, I think I'm going to give it to the Quebecers. D'Lo Brown's gang member gimmick declined. His overness went to not popular. 3 stars. That's not terrible. Quebecers won as you do. Final four. The final four was the Quebecers, D'Lo Brown, and Phineas I Godwin. Pierre eliminated D'Lo and then Phineas, so the Quebecers, actually both men, were left at the end, standing tall. So there you go. Quebecers are now the number 1 contenders for the WWF Tag Team titles. We got this Fatal 4-Way Flea Market Brawl match. Honestly, I don't care who wins. This is literally just, here's some people that can kind of put together a match. Let's put them on the show. I mean, Savio's obviously the smarter one. But I honestly don't care. Pantera's decent. Men's Teo. Man, there's a lot of just bad traits for workers in this company right now. Let's simulate it. Aguila somehow wins. All right. I wasn't expecting that one. Aguila is now popular, though. So there's that for his overness. Yeah. I got 3.5 stars. What the hell? Let's go. Huh. All right. Well, go Aguila. Get a big victory there. So pushing him to the damn moon. After that, light heavyweight championship on the line, Taka Michinoku defending against Sho Funaki. He's been the champ for 3 months. I think this storyline is continuing after this. I don't think I put it into it. At Mania, we're going to go ahead and give Taka the victory. Wow, almost 4 stars for that one. Okay, so I didn't end the feud. Good. It only gained 2 heat for it, though, so not great for that, but hey, I'll take it. Almost 4 stars as Taka retains the light heavyweight championship over Sho Funaki. Look at that increase for the light heavyweight championship XP there. All right, moving on. Brawl for all match. Why do they have weapons? This is a boxing fight. I don't care who wins. Oh my god, that got 3 1/3 stars. God damn it. Sergeant Slaughter with the victory. Oh, that's funny. Alright, whatever. We got Backstage Barbecue. Dude, the first half of this show is just really weird. 4 stars for Tiger Ali Singh hosting a Backstage Barbecue and kicking a staff member in the face. What in the hell is going on with this show? Got a popularity, so that's good. A little bit more popular for when we go to trade him away here soon. European Championship on the line. Mark Merrow challenging to Colt Scorpio for the championship. And it is sticking with 2 Colt Scorpio. Blowing off that feud. That did not do that good of a feud, but got 3.5 star or 3 1/4 stars, so that's not terrible, I suppose. Mark Merrow is just getting pissy. But whatever. Too Cold Scorpio retaining the European Championship over Mark Marrow. Tag team titles on the line. New Age Outlaws defending against the Legion of Doom. Of course, we do have the number one contenders for the tag team titles now, as Quebecers won earlier in the night. And in case that doesn't give you a hint as to who's winning this match, the LOD are winning at WrestleMania. 4 stars. New tag team champions. The Outlaws aren't going to be happy, but whatever. Road Dogg has weekly sloth anyway, so kind of annoying to have tag team champions that can't really work weekly shows that much. I mean, granted, he could do promos, but still. So I got to figure, I'm going to have to see if I can get rid of that weekly sloth thing for him. But Legion of Doom are your new tag team champions. It seems like they're going to have a future match with the Quebecers at some point. 4 stars here, though. Not too bad there. We got a singing contest between the Honky Tonk Man and Jerry Lawler. Obviously, the King has to beat him. No. Honky Tonk Man is winning the singing contest. Wow. 4 1/3 stars. Let's go. You know, in theory, if I really wanted to, I could also just trade these two away as well. I mean, yeah, they have good charisma, but I could trade them away for better popular people as well. We'll have to see. It'll be, because it does cost us 100 creative points every time, so we'll have to see if I can keep saving up for stuff. Unless I was able to do like a 3-on-3 trade thing. Like if I'm able to get rid of Singh, Honky Tonk Man, and Lawler all at once in one trade. Anyway, move on from there. We have Mick Foley and Owen Hart going at it here. Owen is lower on the card popularity-wise. He's also lost 3 straight matches. But he does have the overness and the morale, whereas Foley does not have that good of overness and morale. He is higher up popularity-wise as well. I want to keep pushing Owen up the card, but I think I might have Foley go over here at Mania. The feud's going to be continuing on, so I think we'll have Foley go over here at Mania. Or Mankind, if you will. Wow. Great form. 4 1/3 stars. Doesn't gain any heat for the story, though, but it does. It is a hot segment, so both men getting a boost in popularity, a boost in overness. I'll take it. I will take that for sure. Thank you, Owen Hart and Mick Foley there for really killing it right there. Intercontinental Championship on the line. The Rock defends against the Monster Vader. I think this one's being... No, this one's not being blown off. Rock is 4-0. He's been Intercontinental Champion for 3 months now. Vader's 3-3. He's 1-0 in his last... He's got a 1-win streak. I think even though someone's not going to be happy, we pull the trigger. Vader is going to be your new Intercontinental Champion. 4 1/3 stars. Gained 6 heat for the feud. Rock is really pissed about the fact that he just lost that title, and that he lost it to somebody who's lower popularity-wise than him, but that's alright. Rock will be fine. But Vader, your new Intercontinental Champion. The feud is going to continue on from there. After that, this unsanctioned match between Kane and Rikishi Fatu. Both men with stop signs, one with that's yellow and black, which is really weird. Kane, winner 2 straight, 2-3 overall. Rikishi Fatu lost his last 2 matches. He's 1-2. Honestly, this feud I've been kind of making a little bit more back and forth. But at the end of the day, the goal in mind was always to have Kane go over. It was honestly just try to get Rikishi a little bit more popularity, but Kane's going over. Oof, that did not work. That did not work. Focused on shortcomings, lost 2/3 of a star for that. Two and actually, I guess I keep saying third. I think these are in fourths. So we lost 3/4 of a star, 2 3/4 of a star rating for the match. Not good there, but regardless, Kane was able to get the victory and blow off the feud here, despite the fact that he's the one who burned down Rikishi's house originally. There's that, I guess. Jeff Jarrett with a backstage interview. Talks about being the best performer in the locker room. Not great. Not great. Only 2 3/4 stars, or 2.75 stars, if you will. 75% effectiveness. But Jeff Jarrett did gain 4 popularity. So, I guess there's that. Goldust and Jericho in this feud that they've been having recently. Jericho is 4-0. Goldust is 2-2. 1-0. Or 1 match win streak here. That's a whole star. It's half a star. Whole star. Half a star. Half a star. It's only a fourth of a star if I do a double pin. Um, Jericho's gonna go over at Mania. I was back and forth on that one. 4 stars. Let's go. I'll take a 4-star rated matchup between these two. So if I'd done any of those gimmicks, I would have lost, or it would have been more between 3 and 3.5 stars. So I'll take a 4-star match between these two as that feud continues to get hotter. After that, the streak is on the line. Triple H going one-on-one with The Undertaker. And, no offense, but Triple is not ending the streak, especially not right now. 4 1/4 stars, 4.25 stars, if you will, blowing off that feud as The Undertaker defeats Triple H and keeps his streak going. And then the main event, Shawn Michaels defending the WWF Championship against a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shawn Michaels 5-0, has not lost a match so far. He's been the champ for 3 months. Stone Cold 4-1, won his last 4 matches. This match has potential to be huge. Ring collapse. There you go. I don't think I want Shawn turning face. Not right now. That's your Brett Austin thing where you have both men turning, like flipping. You have the face turning to the dark side when heel refuses to give up and ends up passing out. But we're not going to do any of those. We're not going to do any of those because cleanly in the middle of the ring, it is Stone Cold's time. Oh my God. 6.25 stars for the WWF Championship matchup. Hot segment. Stone Cold Steve Austin, your new WWF World Heavyweight Champion. Let's go. Gained 9 heat for that feud as well, as that feud will be continuing on after Mania. Show itself gets, with that main event, 4 stars. That's not bad. Got 92 creative points. Not bad there. Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels had a hot match. Kane got over with the fans. Rikishi's no longer over. Owen Hart got over with the fans, so that's cool. Mick Foley's overness increased to popular from average. And we're starting to get over with the fans. Black Heart gimmick for Owen Hart progressed from average to good. Feuds blown off. Priya Parker recruited a new indie talent. Albert Hopkins reassured Barry Windham. They completed that task. Sammy Morris completed his task. Completing more tasks there. Undertaker's on his way to becoming face of the company. His winning streak increased to 7-0 at WrestleMania. We did gain XP, so that means we should have gained fans. World Heavyweight title, or the WWF title, went up 16 XP. Thanks to all of that there. DX losing reputation because they lost a championship. And the streak went up. Backstage interview went up. Unsanctioned match went up. Grudges. If I do one more grudge feud and end it, it should be leveled up. And the Continental Championship actually went up. So that's good, even though the Nation lost some reputation because they lost the title. New challenger and better wrestler went up. So good stuff there. Good stuff there. Gained 19.6 thousand fans. 483,000 people watching around the world. WCW lost fans. In fact, everybody lost fans this week except for us, so we will take that victory for sure. We don't really care about WCW stuff, which is going to be all that. Oh, okay. Stone Cold won the title. Big thing there. Kane's over the fans. Owen Hart's over the fans. Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold putting on a match of the year contender. Rikishi Fatu becomes hot. Bob Holly and Dick Togo both getting their injuries that they had. And there's that. All right, continue on. Hello there, I'm Mr. Binsworth, president of the Grand Invitational. Pleased to meet you. No need to be so formal. We're going to be in business. Have you heard about the Grand Invitational? I have, but for the purposes of this, I will say no, so that way you guys can see what it is. No, what is it? Grand Invitational is a new tournament where talent from all over the world face off to see who's the best. Superstars will represent their companies or the indies, competing in dream matches and igniting company rivalries for the chance to write their names in the history books. Grand Invitational itself will be in charge of the booking. We plan to deliver the best possible show for the fans. With substantial backing from our board of directors, we plan to run the tournament every year. I want to personally invite you to the inaugural edition of our tournament, which will be held next month. Besides the chance to win and establish your company's supremacy, we're ready to offer you a suitable payment of 350 creative points for participating. Your invitation will be a one-of-a-kind event that your company cannot miss, especially if you don't want a competitor to claim all the glory. So can we expect to see you there? How does it work? It's a 16-person elimination tournament held over 2 nights. Companies select their participants right before the event starts, so you have a month to decide who to send. Number of entries for companies depend on their reputation, with the remaining entries coming from the indies. Which companies are participating? WCW, ECW, New Japan, All Japan have joined, although also top stars from the indies. So every company's there. How are winners chosen? Winners are decided by the Grand Invitational's booking committee. That means your win-loss records won't be affected. Can't tell you exactly how the process works. I believe that has something to do with computers. So I should say the more popular a town is, the more likely they are to win. That means it's best to send your top stars. What does a winner get? The winner is awarded the prestigious TGI trophy, as well as significant boosts to their status, while all participants benefit from increased exposure. Winning company is also bound to gain some new fans. Are there any rules for the tournament? Grand Invitational is held under pure wrestling rules, which means there are no managers, gimmick matches, or dusty finishes. In an effort to stay impartial, no company can send any staff of their own. Finally, in any match, there's always a chance of injury. It's my obligation to tell you that the Grand Invitational cannot be held responsible for any injuries sustained during it. How did this start? In a wrestling world filled with competitions like year-end awards and top 50 rankings, we thought, why not have talent directly compete against each other? We decided to host the tournament ourselves on neutral grounds. You can imagine if the bookers had to figure out who would win. We'd never get started. Investors came running once we told them how much fans would pay to see the top companies fight it out, and here we are. All right, so obviously we're excited to be a part of it. We're going to go ahead and do that. Wonderful. Grand Invitation will run at the start of next month. You can select your entries once you arrive, and I will be available to answer any questions you have. So we get to do that next month. The Undertaker has a talent request. He wants to be booked strong. He needs to win some matches and no losses. He wants to win clean and don't lose. He wants to do that for 3 months. You want to go on a 3-month winning streak. Huh. Do we stick with that or do we do something else? 3 months is a long goddamn time. Let's see, we technically have 5 shows per month, so that's 15 shows that if he has any matches on, he would have to win. Otherwise, his morale takes a hit. I mean, obviously, we don't have to actually book him in matches the whole time. We could just have him in, like, segments on the weekly shows and then have him wrestle on pay-per-view. Sure, we'll try that. All right. That was our only talent request we had. Vince McMahon says, I'm glad you decided to participate in the Grand Invitational. It'll be a big deal if we win, so make sure to send our top superstars. Albert Hopkins had a good talk with Barry Windham and was able to reassure him Barry Windham's morale 21% should get a boost. Holy crap. Go Albert Hopkins. Boosting the hell out of Barry Windham's morale there. Talk with Jeff Jarrett didn't go so well. I was able to reassure him, and his morale suffered minus 3%. That's not terrible. I can try to work that back up again. All right, deep report on Vampiro. He is a lower mid-carder, 30 years old, 541 popularity, 2 of 3 for charisma and work rate, 65 morale. He's not hot or stale. He's got 43% overness. His traits, he's an entertainer, risk taker, lore master, troublemaker, and drug habit. Oof. So I'm not a big fan of the troublemaker and drug habit ones. But otherwise, he's not too bad of a worker. Keep that in mind. He's able to successfully recruit Al Snow, and he's now available to sign in the Indies. Have a look at the deep info I compiled in the Indies view and see if you want to sign him. All right. New talent, Michael Casimir, joined the Indies recently, and they were able to recruit him. Bill Wilcox has made himself available to sign from the Indies. All right. Jeff Hardy is back. Should get a nice little boost to his overness. We have X-Pac back. We have Edge back. We have Matt Hardy back. As it takes a little bit to delete here. So we have the Hardys, Edge, and Jeff Hardy back, or and X-Pac back, that is. So that'll be helpful. That'll help expand in our in our roster a little bit more. Matt Hardy has a gimmick change boost, apparently. We'll have to see what his gimmick is. Animal's happy that we completed his win at championship request, and his morale has improved. I don't think it matters that Sammy gained any experience because I think he's already maxed out right now. And Ricky Morton is on his last appearance for the company year, which is fine because I don't really plan on using him much anyway. All right, let's go look at the indies. So Al Snow, 2-2. He's 34 years old, 549 popularity. Workhorse, entertainer, comedy chops, lifelong wrestler, easy to please. He's a haunted jobber. We have 340 creative points. Oof. This is going to be rough. Please take 175. Dang it. Please take 225. Okay, good. And I don't feel like spending the extra 100 right now to move him up to the main roster and then only leave myself with 15. So we will send him down to our developmental thing. Especially because I think we have an available call-up coming up in 2 months. So once he arrives there, we'll just immediately prepare him for call-up. So I can call him up when the call-up happens. So we're still training Mosh and Thrasher. We're still rehabbing Christian and Ken Shamrock. Al Snow's deal is being finalized. Right now, we'll begin Val Venus, Paul Ellering, and John Tenta back next month. And going from there. Matt Hardy has the he can have a free gimmick change if we wanted. So let's go see what his gimmick is right now. We're at 83 of 85 people in our company right now. Matt Hardy. Wow, he has no popularity. He's a Gen X Daredevil. Hey, that's convenient. Changes gimmick effectiveness for fantasy characters by 20%. Changes gimmick effectiveness for non-fantasy characters by minus 40%. So if we wanted to, we could just give him a fantasy gimmick and pretend that it's not him being broken back in 1998. What's the fantasy ones we have? Not much. Mythical Being, Vampire, Voodoo. Is he a... Wait, what is he right now? He's a face. What is Jeff? Jeff's a Gen X Daredevil as well, who's a face. He is gonna be a superhero. Impressive superhero, maybe? I don't really know about vampire, voodoo, or anything else like that. But I really don't want a 40% penalty to his effectiveness for whatever gimmick we end up assigning him. Could go back to the Brood gimmick. Of course, this would mean that he'd have to be heel if I wanted to pull that off. Well, I guess not. Could be like a wise vampire, maybe, or a or I guess just could be just a vampire. A lovable vampire, maybe. Extreme vampire. He takes things to the extreme. Actually, you know what? Extreme superhero. That makes sense. We're gonna call it. Uh, what do I want to call it? Extreme superhero. Um, you know what? Maybe we don't give it a custom name. We'll leave everything else the same though. Change that. That's an okay rating. That's alright though. I'll take it. Should get a nice little boost to the whole thing. Alright. So we've got that. So there you go. Look at that. Look at the champions right there. That is a list of champions for sure. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the WWF champion. Vader, the Intercontinental champion. Legion of Doom, the tag champions. Too Cold Scorpio, the European champion. And Taka Michinoku, the light heavyweight champion. Austin's 3 months away, becoming a face. Undertaker's 5 months away. And all of these other ones here. We only have 115 creative points. So if we save up enough creative points heading into Backlash, probably won't be doing too many crazy matches, or crazy like gimmicks or whatever. But if we save up enough creative points, maybe I'll try a trade where I can try to trade away like Slaughter and Butterbean or something like that. Just try to get some better workers. I kind of go from there. But yeah, we've got our people set up here. Let's see what WCW just did for theirs here. They had Uncensored. Sting defeated Randy Savage to retain the Cruiserweight Championship for some reason. The Giant beat a whole shitload of people to retain the U.S. title. The Hart Foundation retained the tag team titles. Lex Luger defeated Perry Saturn. The Face of the Fear defeated Public Enemy. And the Armstrong Brothers defeated Vicious and Malicious. Boy, that is a show. That is a show. Bam Bam Bigelow is your new ECW TV champion. New Jack grabbed the DNA of Wolfie D off the pole, defeating Wolfie D and Paul Diamond. That match got 1.25 stars. That's fantastic. Oh, that's great. I like that. All right. Feud-wise, we're not gonna be booking anything else the rest of this episode. Feud-wise, Austin and Michaels is their hottest feud right now, with Jericho and Goldust right behind him. Vader and The Rock still going. Owen Hart and Foley still going. Taka and Sho Funaki still going. So we'll have to see where those go. We got injury revenge. Few potentials here. We'll have to consider. Goal-wise, we haven't done any of our goals yet. Oh, that was only that was only a 4-star event, or 4-star event, not a 4.5 star. So we didn't get that goal yet either, which sucks. Yeah, our feuds here, or our wrestlers or workers here are way up there. Do I have? Okay. Let me. I don't have anybody who's unhappy. I only want to go to the book because I want to see. Do I have somebody that morale-wise that they can work on? Jesus Castillo, Mark Romero, Jeff Jarrett still. Godwin, Sable, Washington Thrasher. Okay, so nobody right now that I need to worry about trying to work on there. Indies-wise, is there anybody? I didn't even bother looking at everybody else that was available here. We can bring in an Onita. Bill Wilcox sucks. Raymond Storm. I gotta remember Raymond Storm here. He has a lot of popularity. That's a really good character, honestly. Too bad it's 250 right now for that, but that's a really good character. Michael Casimir. 745 popularity. Holy crap. 26. He's only got 2 appearances. He's a part-timer? He's 26 and he's a part-timer? That's weird. Well, we're not going to worry about that then. I'm not going to pay anything to bring in a part-timer like that. Alright, I think that's all we have to really worry about with this. So there you go. We've done the WrestleMania, and it got us 4 stars and got us some fans, so I can't complain there. Got new champions, and in the next episode of this series, we will start on the road to Backlash. So thank you all for watching. Definitely appreciate it. We'll catch you all in a future video.